Now, what would you give to get your younger body back again? One American tech boss is doing just that. 45-year-old Brian Johnson has spent $2 million de-aging his body. Wow. So here we go. This is him in 2017. This is before he started the process. He's calling it Operation Blueprint.
He looks all right.
Well, that was him before it all started. He spends hours every day, so he follows a really strict regime, skincare, exercise, and even medical treatment. He says that the goal is to make all of his organs, including his brain, heart, lungs and kidneys, medically 18 years of age. So did you see him there?
Yeah, but he looked like a robot. He looked a little bit like Action Man robot.
That is him with his 18-year-old self. That was him, and he's taken $2 million to get there. Linda's at work.
It's a lot of money, isn't it?
It's a lot of money.
Really a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Could have bought himself a nice house for that, or had a nice holiday. I know.
It's that specific hairstyle to show off his skin, because it's like sort of coiffured back. So I don't know. I mean, it's very unlikely that we're going to meet many people who do this. And how many years has he shaved off biologically?
25 years, and they only 45.
Yeah, well, I mean, his lungs, I think, are the lungs of an 18-year-old. His heart is... I think that's what's interesting about it. Although he looks, we're all looking at the way that he presents. But for him, it was really about making his inside younger.
Yeah.
And obviously his outside kind of as a byproduct. So it's about getting his 18-year-old health back. So that's the
I would be happy to get my 40-year-old self back.
Right, OK.
Because I'm 65 now, so that'd knock 25 years off me. I'd be very happy with that. Because I think that's when I was at my happiest, when my 3 kids were still at home, marriage was good, everything was going really, really well, work was going well, and that, and I was happy with myself then, because I'd had my children. The baby fat had sort of gone, never really gone, but, you know. But I think that's when I was at the happiest.
So, like, everything in your life had fitted in?
Yeah,
well,
it was all perfect. Now they've all gone.
If we're playing I'll trade now for, I would go for 25. I think that was...
Would you?
Yeah, I was single, actually. When I was 25, so one time I was out with
you
my friends a lot. Wow. I had... Oh, yeah.
Well, you were a bit of a girl, weren't you?
Yeah, I know. And do you know what? Can I just say, I was very flat-chested. I was always like, oh, when I'm older, when I'm 40 or 50, I might have... And I actually did then end up getting the cleavage I never had then. And so I don't know whether I wish I could go back or whether I did wish for this body and life that I've got. So in a weird kind of way, I think when you're younger, you have to go with, yes, I might have a good body, but I haven't got the maturity or the wisdom. And then when you get older, you do get the wisdom and the experience, and you have to lose out with the...
See, I would go for 28 on everything.
You still got a body of a 20-year-old.
I don't know, you have.
Honestly, if you were to say take it off, you wouldn't think that. There's me. I think I was just about 28 there, so I was perfectly happy with the way that I looked. But I also, my brain was zinging as well. I think that's when I was kind of at my peak. So I would go back to that hook, line and sinker. Absolutely.
Oh, I think I'd... Oh, God, it's a hard one. Many phases in my life. I think I'd go to, like, 27, 28, body-wise, yeah.
Right.
I mean, but I would keep this mind. I mean, if I had that body and this mind, I'd be dangerous.
You're already dangerous.
So what age are you there, Judy?
I was about 27, 27, 28, yeah. I mean, that with this mind, this confidence, I mean, and that flexibility.
I mean, I'm just sick of waking up every morning with a new niggle and a pain, like my knees, my feet.
Babes.
Every morning, it's what fresh hell is this? It's like...
Two days ago, I made myself a cup of tea, and I lifted it up, and I was like, oh, my shoulder's gone. It's still up to... I was like, my shoulder's gone. I was like, oh, I had to get my son, like, to rub it out, like, you know the little, like, gun thing? And I was doing... all I did was lift a cup of tea. So, yes, take me back to 28. Take me back! Right, with this mind, and, yeah.
Yeah.
So actually, this guy's doing the right thing.
I think Judy's mind has gone somewhere else completely today, hasn't it? I mean, you can just see behind those eyes. You can, yeah.